Hello everyone, my name is Francis Highton and I'm here today to tell you about why you should choose rowing. I am a former GB rower and rowing coach. Rowing has always been a really big part of my life. It utilizes up to 85% of all the muscles in the body, starting in your legs with your thighs, your calves, your glutes, working up into the trunk and working your core, your lower back, your upper back and lats and traps up here, along with your arms and forearms. The upper and the lower body work in tandem in order to create an effective stroke, and it makes it one of the most effective forms of exercise you can do for utilizing the muscles in the body. Rowing is a low impact sport. It has limited effect on the tendons, the joints and the ligaments of the body. This means that it's great for beginners. It's also great for those that have slightly more weight that they're looking to lose, or for someone looking for a joint-friendly workout. Because rowing is a low-impact sport, it's also great for post-injury. This means that you can utilize the machine when you are recovering from, for example, knee surgery or a torn ACL. The reason that the machine is so good for this is because it allows you to control the range of movement up the slide. Your leg angle can also be controlled, and you can utilize braces if you need to. This means you can reach movement and strength quicker and more efficiently and carefully than if you're trying to do this through any other sports. Alongside the fact that there's low joint stress, it's also one of the most efficient sports you can do in terms of calories burned per hour. You can burn between 600 and 800 calories an hour, depending on your training intensity, and this makes it one of the most efficient modes of sport for calorie burning. Rowing can also offer the perfect balance for office workers. In today's modern age, a lot of us sit all day, which leads to a very rounded posture in those shoulders. You're staring at a screen, you're collapsing down onto the desk. Rowing is the opposite of that. It makes you practice good posture. It helps you with your hip extensions at the back end particularly. It helps you understand your ankle flexibility. It just works the whole body in a way that is completely contrary to most of the movements that we are doing on a day-to-day basis, or rather, the lack of movements that we're doing on a day-to-day basis. This makes it really useful to counteract all of those poor body postures that we might have got ingrained into our system over our working life. Aside from improving your posture, rowing will also help with a range of other health benefits, including counteracting the effects of diabetes, obesity, and high blood pressure. The reason for this is because it is a strength endurance sport, endurance being the key word here, which means that it will help all of those different aspects over a long period of time if you integrate it into your workouts. There are many studies that show the benefits to health, but there are also mental benefits you can consider with rowing too. Now, this goes along with a range of different effects, such as better coordination, better mental resilience, better mental strength, better capacity of dealing with different emotions. And all of this comes from a positive training attitude as you are approaching your rowing. Now, the coordination is an interesting one, and an example of that would be in the rowing stroke, you have to coordinate the movements all together. Remember those legs, body, arms, arms, body, legs that we've talked about in previous videos. You need to make sure that you're doing this together to have the most effective stroke. If you're thinking about movement control, it's all about holding your bodies in the right position. So you can think about that mental resilience that you might have. As well as you are doing a harder session, you will want to make sure that you are able to finish it to the best level you can, especially if it gets really hard. Can you make it to the end? Mental resilience is really important in rowing, particularly as you transition out from becoming a beginner to a more advanced rower. Whilst there are a range of health and mental benefits to rowing, it's important that you consider your technique. And that's because whilst rowing is really back friendly, it can also cause back pain if you're doing it incorrectly for a long period of time. That means you've got to hold that core nice and stable. At the front end, hold yourself up so you're not collapsing over the front, and at the back, make sure you're not collapsing at the finish. We've done another video on this. Click here to find out more information. With correct technique, the core, the back, the arms, the abs, they all stay stable, which means that you minimize your chance of back pain. That's why technique is so important for you to consider as you are starting your rowing journey. Rowing is a great endurance sport, which means it's great for the heart health too. It improves the cardiovascular system. Blood circulation also improves, even in the smaller vessels. Overall, this leads to heart muscle increasing in volume over time. This has a range of benefits. These include a lower resting heart rate, a more efficient heartbeat, and a lower cardio output through daily life and activities. This means that your heart is more relaxed and able to cope with more of the demands of daily life. Combined with all the other health benefits, this makes rowing one of the best sports you can do to improve your overall health. So how does the AUGLETICS 8-style rowing machine help you achieve these aims? Well, built into the machine itself are a range of different programs, and I'm going to show you those now. Inside each workout, when you start, you can utilize the digital coach. The digital coach will give you feedback explaining rowing technique across consistency, movement, stroke length, recovery, and rhythm. If you click on each one of these, it can also give you feedback on your performance level as you are rowing. This scale will move up and down as you row through the stroke. If you're further towards the green, you're doing really well with rhythm. If you're down towards the red, it's something you need to work on. The same thing happens in each of these other metrics that you can measure your consistency and your technical prowess. So in conclusion, why rowing? For a range of different reasons. The first and most important, it trains the whole body. That makes it unique to all other sports. The other aspects are it improves your heart health. It can help burn calories really effectively comparative to other sports as well. It can be great to reduce your health risks overall. Brilliant for your mental resilience, easy on the joints. So overall, why wouldn't you choose rowing? If you have any questions about what's been discussed in today's video, please drop a comment below or visit our YouTube channel, AUGLETICS Rowing Machines. Thanks, and see you next time.